What's going on, everybody? Happy iPhone 7 launch day. I had to, no matter what had to happen, I was gonna get an iPhone 7 to unbox here on my channel for you guys, and lo and behold, we got it. I somehow have managed to get my hands on an iPhone 7 in the matte black 128 gigabyte version, and it honestly was pretty easy. I feel like if you are eligible, or if you can through carrier, or you want unlocked, you can get a normal iPhone 7 right now. It's the iPhone 7 Pluses, on the other hand, that are just a total mess when it comes to you trying to get them. Apparently, unless you manage to pre-order them, you aren't getting an iPhone 7 for a long time in store. And even if you pre-order them, you're not getting them for a couple weeks, all the way up to like almost November. You could not be getting an iPhone 7 Plus. It all just depends. But anyways, we are here to unbox and take a look at the brand new iPhone 7, the regular one in the matte black. So if you guys are curious to see what it looks like, how it performs, how the normal iPhone 7 differs from the 7 Plus, you are going to be able to find out right now. So without further ado, let's just get into this. Alright, so as with every iPhone, first thing we got to do with the box is take off the plastic that's surrounding the entire thing. A little bit different to note this time though. Usually you have to cut the plastic with a knife or something. This time around they made it like a lot of their other products, where they have a little tab that you pull and the plastic literally just comes right off. So just as simple as that, and you can take the plastic off, and then you're ready to just get into the box. I'm gonna show you guys what the box looks like right now. On the front, it's just the rear, the actual size of the new iPhone 7 in the matte black color, and then we have iPhone written on both sides of it, the Apple logo on the front and on the bottom, and then on the back we just have all the regular jazz that we get with normal iPhone stuff, 128 gigabytes, and then all of the little details, including everything that's in the package this time around. So without further ado, let's just get right into the box. So I'm gonna flip it this way and I will show you guys. Lift it up. Very easy this time. Oh, that threw me for a loop. Didn't realize that. Okay, so we're not greeted by a phone this time around. We are greeted by a pamphlet that says designed by Apple in California. So great, way to take the show out of it, Apple. I'm assuming the phone's behind this. Wow, there it is, the iPhone 7. The regular one, and man, is it black. It definitely is black. And then just like every other iPhone, you have the tab right here that you can pull up. We'll pull that and get it out of the way right now. And I'm not gonna blow my load right off the bat. I'm gonna set this to the side. We're gonna go through all the little stuff first, and then we'll get to the iPhone 7. So in the box, first thing that we get, first not new thing, is the classic cube. The one thing that will stand the test of time and will always work for you when you need it the most. The wall adapter cube. Next, this is where actually we're not used to this. This is where things are gonna get a little bit different. These are the new lightning connector earpods. The ones, because as I'm sure you all know, there's no headphone jack on this iPhone. They got rid of it. The headphone jack is long gone. So now we have the standard earpods, but they have a lightning adapter on the end instead of a headphone audio jack. And then on the back, we have the lightning adapter or the lightning cord to the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack adapter. And it even says designed by Apple in California, really tiny on the cord itself. So that's kind of a cool touch. But again, I feel it's very cool that they included this in the box. It makes a lot of sense. I feel like it would have upset a lot of people if they didn't. And honestly, it's a lot smaller and thinner than I thought it was going to be. So that's just a cool little plus. I didn't realize that. So it's always good if the adapters can be, or make as less of an impact as they can. And then we'll take a little look at the lightning earpods right now. They don't come in a protective little case like they used to, which was really nice. I think I have a couple of those laying around. They come in this little like paper cardboard thing now. But as soon as you open them up, first thing you're greeted to is the earpods all wrapped up in a circle and the lightning cord down at the bottom, something we're not used to seeing. So that's very different. I'm curious to see what the audio difference is between a headphone jack and the lightning adapter, because Apple claims that the lightning adapter is a superior port for audio. So I'm curious to see if that really turns out to be true. So what I'll do right now is I'll take them out for you guys to see. They're probably just going, oh, see, there's even more tabs. More things on the side. They're probably just going to be standard headphones length, literally like the exact same thing we're used to seeing, but instead of a headphone jack port at the bottom, it's a lightning port. So throw that off to the side. Yeah, exactly the same thing that we're used to. Same control center on the like mid of the right headphone. Standard length, they look exactly the same to me as the God damn it. They look exactly the same to me as the regular ones did from all the iPhones before, but just with the normal lightning adapter at the end. My only question is the long-standing problem that everyone except for myself apparently has had with the headphones from Apple is the cord like snapping and breaking down at this kind of end. They have it all the time with their chargers and with headphones and stuff, and people, for whatever the reasons, their cords just never seem to last them that long. So my question is if we're probably going to be experiencing the same problem with those, but if the lightning adapter is going to help stop that in any way. And then other than that, in the box, the last thing that we have left is, of course, the new charger. It's always nice to have a new charger. You can never have enough chargers. Back right there. And then the new charger. And then just for the sake of doing it, I'll take it out of the thing and we'll see what it looks like, how long it is. Who'd have guessed it? It's the standard length. It is the normal length of a lightning cord that we have always grown to know and love. So I'll put that off to the side. And then really quick, just pamphlets that we got up top, new different stuff, and Apple stickers. So nothing super interesting in this little thing. But now to the reason why you came here, the reason why you wanted to watch this video. The iPhone 7 in matte black. So we're gonna take the plastic off for the first time right here, right now. Are you ready? I'm gonna get this thing out. Oh, there we go. Oh. I love this moment. I love this moment. You guys can't tell, but Katie's off to the side on the couch right now. So I did this when I did my Mac. You know I'm gonna smell it too. It smells like cold metal. And I know that like the Jet Black's getting a lot of slack for being like a fingerprint magnet. I have just started touching this thing and there was already fingerprints on it from my fingers. Like this is pretty wild. I think it's gonna be a lot less than the Jet Black will, but the matte black definitely does attract fingerprints as well. So I think that's important to note. Your phone comes up when you just lift it up to your face, and then when you go away, it goes like that. Did you guys know that? Did you know that with iOS 10 and it just comes stock with the iPhone 7? It's in your pocket. Oh, you want to lift it up to look at the time? Bam, there it is. Then it goes away, you can put it back in your pocket, just like that. But yeah, so as I have it in my hands, I'll just go over some of the specs on the phone real quick. It is the 128GB model matte black, of course, like we said. Since this is not the Plus, it doesn't feature the dual camera system on the back. It just has the one single 12-megapixel camera with a wider aperture and a different like color ratio in it. It's still a very nice camera, but not as crazy or as beefed up as the 7 Plus is. And then the antenna bands. I think that's the biggest thing to note, in all honesty. The antenna bands are finally gone. Not really though, they're not really gone. They are still there. They are just very, very well hidden with the matte black and with the Jet Black. You can't even tell that they're there. It was my complaint when I first saw the 6, when they first came out 2 years ago, was the camera hump and the just insanely thrown in your face antenna bands, and finally they are not on the 7 and 7 Pluses. But like I said, only for the Jet Black and black models, because if you get a phone with a white screen on it, you're still going to see the antenna bands just around the top though, not as intrusive and as crazy as they were. So that's better, that's nice, that's something to look forward to, and hopefully in the future we won't have any sort of antenna bands at all. But yeah, there's 4 LEDs in the flash, beside from when there used to be 2 LEDs in the flash. A10 Fusion core processor inside here. Actually a quad core processor, but it's basically just 2 dual cores acting as one. So basically what that means is this thing is fast. This 7 Plus actually has 3 gigabytes of RAM in it, as opposed to the 7, the regular one that I have here, only has 2 gigabytes of RAM in it. When it comes to a lot of speed testing and things like that, it's not gonna give a super huge difference, but overall performance and like ease of everything, it will show up in the end. That RAM difference will make a difference in the end with just the overall operating of the phone. The home button is no more. It's not a physical home button. It is now a touch, like 3D touch sensitive little pressure point that you press and it vibrates and it kind of mimics the feel of a home button. It really doesn't feel anything like an actual button, to be completely honest with you. It literally feels like you're just putting pressure on something and it's vibrating. That's like the most honest answer I can give to you. But this thing works. Like if you start pressing it fast, like right now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but if you start pressing it insane, I'll just go like this. if you start pressing it insanely fast like this, it feels like a real button. It feels like I'm pressing a real button. It feels very, very nice, very surprising and too, because I was messing around with it in the store and I couldn't believe how well it was actually feeling like a real button. It actually feels better. I like the feel of this better than the old legit home buttons. I will come back to my channel with a full honest review of what I think of the phone a little while from now when I can really gather a real opinion. Right now this is just an initial unboxing to show you guys what comes with it. This is the first look on launch day of the new matte black iPhone 7. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you liked the video. Let me know if you like Apple or the new iPhones, what your opinion on all of this is. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you may have even learned something from it. So as always guys, be sure to click that red rectangle subscribe button down below. Check out my channel. I got more awesome content and I'll be back again soon with even greater stuff. So other than that, I will catch you very soon. I'm joking.
It's not funny.
I'm joking.
This wasn't a good one.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.